Good day, classmates. Good day, sir. I am Pearly Quizzen, and today I am gonna discuss about the topic ICT national or international policies that are applicable to teaching and learning. Introduction. Restriction of distance have been broken by the technology at present times. Now, when we live in a technology-based society, ICT learning is one of the best methods of teaching students through virtual classrooms. The relationship between ICT and education has been one of the rapid change from technology to learning. Schools increasingly determine new technologies and models for tonal development in enhancing teaching and learning. According to Schmidt et al. 2009, the way teachers use ICT tools for effective teaching can be an important tool for information communication technology development for learning and teaching. Information and communication technology can impact student learning when teachers are digitally literate and understand how to integrate it into the curriculum. In international policy, there are 8 policy themes around the world that are commonly identified in educational technology policies. First is we have vision and planning. Second, ICT infrastructure. Third, teachers. Fourth, skills and competencies. Fifth, learning resources. Sixth, EMIS. 7, monitoring and evaluation. And last is equity, inclusion, and safety. First, theme number 1, vision and planning. A. Having a vision. So ICT should know what are the goals, what are the purposes, and the aims of this utilization of these technologies into education, especially in teaching and learning process. B. Linking ICT education policies to other policies. ICT should not only be focusing on education, but rather to associate, to collaborate what are the policies into other sectors for them and to decide what are the ICT plan. C. Providing a mechanism for funding. D. Authorizing authority to lead or oversee implementation. E. Engaging the private sector. So ICT also know on how to assess or monitor or oversee this implementation into education, whether it is useful, significant, or relevant to students and teachers. Theme number 2, ICT infrastructure. Infrastructure includes the physical structure or the facilities. A. Ensuring adequate power and providing sufficient equipment and networking infrastructure. So, in ICT utilization or integration into education, ICT policy makers should know, provide enough equipment, tools, and other resources for teachers and learning to be used and for effectively integrate these technologies into their learning and teaching process. Theme number 3, teachers. I know and we know that teachers are one of the most important factors in the classroom, so ICT should provide ICT-related training, technical or pedagogical for teacher. ICT or the teachers should also have the opportunities to learn into a workshop or other trainings and activities that will enhance their skills technically and pedagogically. B. Identifying a set of related teacher competencies standards. So, as teachers, they should know what are the characteristics, the attitudes, and the competencies they should possess in utilization of these technologies into a curriculum and supporting teachers in their use of ICT and building awareness among and support for school administrators as a support of ICT used by teacher and learning. So ICT teachers, administrators, and other stakeholders should have collaboration in order or in utilizing the technologies effectively. Theme number 4, skills and competencies. A. Identifying ICT literacy or digital competency standards and offering related training, support, and assessment and certification, and articulating and supporting ICT-enabled lifelong learning opportunities. So in ICT, you will get the skills that are technically literate, proficient, and of course, for us to have the lifelong learning experience and opportunities. Theme number 5, learning resources. So it includes supporting the development, dissemination, and utilization of digital learning resources. Theme number 6, EMIS. A. Supporting the collection, processing, analysis, and dissemination of education related to data-relevant stakeholders. So the EMIS, or Educational Management Information System, the system for collection, integration, processing, and dissemination of data or related and relevant information for stakeholders. In theme number 7, monitoring and evaluation, assessment, research, and innovation. A. Monitoring ICT use in education and evaluating its impact on teaching and learning. B. Utilizing ICTs to support assessment activities and dedicated support for exploring innovative uses of ICTs in education. The last is theme number 8, equity, inclusion, and safety. A. Prioritizing pro-equity preventions and approaches related to the use of ICTs in education and articulating and supporting efforts to promote ethical practices related to ICT use in education, including the safety and security of data, appropriate privacy provisions. So this theme is one of the most important factors in ICT in equity, inclusion, and safety of students. So ICT should also insecure and be considerate on students' preferences in spite of differences among the learners. So let's proceed to national policies. So first is we have Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, RA 10175. The law defines cybercrime as any criminal offense that can be committed using a computer system, computer network, or any other similar means of communication. It covers a wide range of offenses including hacking, illegal access to computer systems, identity theft, online fraud, and other forms of cybercrime. One of the punishable acts of this law is illegal access. When we say illegal access, it refers to unauthorized access to a computer system or network, which means nag-access ka sa network or sa computer system mismo without their permission, or or hindi ka binibigyan ng pahintulot to access. Example, hacking into your neighbor's Wi-Fi network without their permission. Diba usually ito yung pinagagawa natin kapag pala nag-connect tayo sa Wi-Fi ng mga kapitbahay or mga kakilala natin without their permission, we are already punishable of this act. So second is Data Privacy Act of 2012, RA 10173. The Data Privacy Act of 2012 defines personal information as any information that can be used to identify a person, including but not limited to name, birth date, address, contact number, email address, and other identifying details. It is a law in the Philippines that protects the fundamental right of privacy of individuals in relation to their personal information. It helps individuals from identity theft, fraud, and other privacy violations. The law covers the different data subject rights that as a citizen and business should know. We have the right to informed access object deletion or erasure. We have the right to correct or rectify, right to data portability, and right for damages. Next is we have Safe Spaces Act, RA 11313. It is a law in the Philippines that aims to provide a secure and inclusive environment for all individuals, particularly those who are susceptible to violence, discrimination, and abuse. The state also recognizes that both men and women must have equality, security, and safety not only in private but also in streets, public spaces, online, workplaces, and educational and training institutions. Example ani is catcalling. Binibigyan mo ng kompliment yung babaeng dumadaan sa harap mo, like sinasabihan mo ng ang sexy mo, ang ganda mo, ang kinis mo. Another example, wolf whistling, wanted limitation. Kinukulit mo siyang imbitahin mag-date kahit na ayaw niya. So next is E-Commerce Act of the Philippines, RA 8792. This law generally recognizes the use of ICT in official transaction of the public and of the government. This law allows the legal recognition of electronic documents and digital signatures. E-commerce, also known as the Electronic Commerce Act, was passed in the Philippines in 1998. This act aims to facilitate electronic commerce, provide legal recognition to electronic signatures, and regulate the use of electronic transaction in commercial activities. It covers various aspects of electronic commerce, including electronic signatures, electronic contracts, and electronic evidence. So example is duha ka kumpanya, si A ug B. So gusto nila maghimo og kontrata or kasunduan sa pagbaligya o pagpalit og mga gamit sa internet, like sa online sila magbaligya instead of sa personal sila maghimo kasunduan or mag face to face sila. They decide to use electronic signatures to sign the contract as it is more convenient and efficient for both parties. So to ensure that the electronic signatures are legally binding, A and B company follow the requirements specified in the Electronic Commerce Act. Sa pamamagitan ng paggamit ng Electronic Commerce Act, nakapag-conduct ng kanilang transaksyon ng mas mabilis at mas epektibo. So the last is Executive Order Number 810 S 2009, institutionalizing the certification scheme for digital signatures and directing the application of digital signatures in e-government services. Executive order are official documents issued by the President of the Philippines to address specific issues or implement policies. They have the force of law and are binding on all government agencies and departments. Executive orders can cover a wide range of topics, including economic development, social welfare, environment protection, and national security. So that's all. Thank you.